Hey guys, welcome back to Mondays at the Museum. I'm Carrie and I'm here at the Anna Venus Palmer Museum in York, Nebraska. So a quick reminder before I start, we are open this Saturday, October 19th from 10 to 2. So for those of you that can't make it to our regular hours, which are Tuesdays through Fridays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., make sure to swing by this Saturday from 10 to 2. Today's Mondays at the Museum is going to focus on this wall right here. It is the north wall in our York section of our History of York County display, and more specifically on my favorite thing on the whole exhibit, this set of photos right here. So I was totally geeking out, right? I found a bunch of really old photos of Town Square. I took them to North Printing, so shout out to Tony and his gang over there. They blew them up for me, and then I called my friend Eric Eckert, staff photographer, fabulous photographer, and he humored me. We walked around downtown York and tried to find where they stood and then retook the photo so you could see the then and now. So I'm going to show you those now. So here is the north side of the square, right? Retro, north side. Current north side, you can see this building is pretty much the same here. A little bit of exterior work, but same shape. Okay, west side is very similar. So see, you've got this design here on the outside of this building. Here's the current one. Same design, just painted. East side is pretty different. This one says it was taken prior to 1907. You can see some horse and buggies there, actually. And then the current one, so these photos were all taken August 20th, 2024. So major difference there from 1907. And then the major change actually is the south side. So there were a couple of different fires, one of which was November 20th, 1887. Now, this photo was supposedly taken the day before that fire, or so our records say. Now, whether that is accurate or not. So south side of the square then, and south side of the square now. Drastically different, right? Also on this wall are things like this photo of the Andersons, who were the first settlers in all of York County. They came in February of 1865. This piece of tree bark from the landmark tree off the Oregon Trail that was located on the Gilmore Farm. Here is the oldest photo of York that I have from 1872, and another really old one next to it from 1876. Here is the first courthouse. It says looking north. Here is the second courthouse, as well as a couple of other things on that courthouse. For those of you that don't know, our courthouse was demoed and replaced. People are still pretty passionate about it. I hear a lot of stories when they come in. Also, pictures of them paving the roads, 1908. Paving north side of the square, 1907. We've got the law firm sign for Bates and Kirkpatrick. There are a couple of items from the IOF building. It said uniform. Now, whether that's a baseball uniform or a work uniform, I am unsure, but pretty cool shirt. We've got this photo of the City Auditorium that was built in 1940. It was a WPA project. According to my father, based on the cars in this photo, this was taken around 1965. We also had a streetcar that went downtown, so it connected to all three railroads, the hotels, and the college. There's even a section of track from that streetcar. And we've got pictures of the old city pool here, of course. A lot of reminiscing stories when I take people through about that old pool. And a couple of parks as well. So this is Harrison Park and Beaver Creek Park. So I know it's just a collection of photos and, some tree bark and a shirt. But it's my favorite part of the whole display, just purely because of the side-by-side photos. I just think that's so cool, and we probably look like such dweebs walking around with the old photos in front of us trying to stand where they stood. Probably bystanders were like, what is going on? So anyway, so make sure you come by this Saturday. We're open from 10 to 2. Again, we also have that History of York University presentation that's taking place November 10th at 2 p.m. So Dr. Jared Pack is going to come and talk to us. It's called On the Hill of the Rising Sun, and it is a presentation of the history of the university. So if you're interested in that, make sure to swing by. We hope to see you soon.